Welcome, everyone. Are you struggling to pay off your credit card debt? Do you feel like it's a never-ending cycle? Well, today, we're here to help you out. In this video, we'll be sharing the top 10 tips for reducing credit card debt. Let's get started. Stop using your credit cards. Tip number 1 is to stop using your credit cards. This might seem like an obvious step, but it's crucial to break the cycle of accumulating more debt. If you can't afford to pay for something with cash or a debit card, then you probably shouldn't be buying it. So, put those credit cards away and use cash, a debit card, or a prepaid card for your purchases. Make a budget and stick to it. Tip number 2 is to create a budget and stick to it. Budgeting is an essential tool for managing your finances and ultimately, reducing your credit card debt. First, list all your monthly income sources and expenses. Then, categorize your expenses into essential and non-essential items. Once you've done this, allocate a specific amount for each category and track your spending to ensure you stay within your limits. If you need help, there are plenty of budgeting apps and tools available online. Pay more than the minimum payment. Tip number 3 is to pay more than the minimum payment on your credit cards each month. While making the minimum payment may seem like a quick fix, it can actually prolong the repayment process and increase the overall amount you owe due to interest. So, if you can, always try to pay more than the minimum amount required. Even a small increase can make a significant difference over time. Prioritize your debt. Tip number 4 is to prioritize your debt. If you have multiple credit cards, identify which ones have the highest interest rates and focus on paying those off first. By doing this, you'll save money on interest charges and ultimately reduce your overall debt faster. Once the highest interest rate card is paid off, move on to the next one, and continue the process until all your cards are paid in full. Consider debt consolidation. Tip number 5 is to consider debt consolidation. Debt consolidation involves combining all your credit card balances into a single loan with a lower interest rate. This can make it easier to manage your payments and save you money in the long run. There are several options for debt consolidation, such as personal loans, balance transfer credit cards, or home equity loans. Be sure to do thorough research and compare different offers to find the best solution for your specific situation. Negotiate with your credit card company. Tip number 6 is to negotiate with your credit card company. Believe it or not, credit card companies can be willing to work with you if you're struggling to pay off your debt. You can try negotiating for a lower interest rate, a temporary payment reduction, or even a debt settlement. Remember, it's in their best interest to help you pay off your balance, so don't hesitate to reach out and explain your situation. Create an emergency fund. Tip number 7 is to create an emergency fund. Having an emergency fund can prevent you from relying on credit cards for unexpected expenses, like medical bills or car repairs. Aim to save at least 3 to 6 months' worth of living expenses in a separate savings account. By doing this, you'll be better prepared for unforeseen situations and avoid falling back into debt. Cut expenses and increase income. Tip number 8 is to cut expenses and increase your income. To pay off your credit card debt faster, you'll need to free up more money. Analyze your spending habits and look for ways to cut back on non-essential expenses. For example, you could cancel unused subscriptions, eat out less, or shop for groceries on sale. Additionally, consider finding ways to increase your income, such as taking on a part-time job, freelancing, or selling items you no longer need. Adopt smart shopping habits. Tip number 9 is to adopt smart shopping habits. Being a savvy shopper can help you save money and avoid accumulating more debt. Here are a few shopping tips to consider. Use coupons or promo codes for discounts. Compare prices before making a purchase. Wait for sales or special deals. Shop with a list to avoid impulse buys. Use cashback apps or rewards programs for extra savings. Seek professional help. And finally, tip number 10 is to seek professional help if necessary. If you're overwhelmed by your credit card debt and unsure how to tackle it, consider speaking with a certified credit counselor. They can help you develop a personalized debt management plan, negotiate with creditors on your behalf, and provide valuable financial education to prevent future debt problems. There you have it, our top 10 tips for reducing credit card debt. Remember, the key to eliminating your debt is to take consistent, proactive steps towards your financial goals. With persistence and dedication, you can achieve a debt-free life. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with friends, and subscribe to our channel for more personal finance tips. Thanks for watching, and here's to your financial success.